Who are the free agents this year and next year? We have the lists. Trade trackerKey restricted equals restricted free agent player equals player option team equals team option ETO equals early termination optionATLA HAWKS 2019 free agents Kent Bazemore player Dwayne Dedmon Justin Anderson restricted Vince Carter Alex Poitras restricted Isaac Humphries restricted 2020 free agents Miles Plum Lelix Lentorian Prince restricted Deandra Bembry restricted Jalen Adams restricted Deonta Davis Boston CELTICS 2019 free agents Al Horford player Kyrie Irving player Marcus Morris Nerly Rozier restricted Daniel Theis restricted Brad Wanamaker restricted Aaron Baines player PJ Dozier restricted RJ Hunter Jonathan Gibson restricted 2020 free agents Jaylen Brown restricted Gordon Hayward player Brooklyn Nets 2019 free agents Athlen Crabbe player DeMar Carroll D'Angelo Russell restricted Ed Davis Rondae Hollis Jefferson restricted Jared Dudley Theo Pinson restricted Alan Williams restricted 2020 free agents Joe Harris Abaz Napier Garris Liver restricted Trevon Graham Charlotte HORNETS 2019 free agents Bismack Biyombo player Michael Kidd Gilchrist player Kemba Walker Jeremy Lamb Frank Kaminsky restricted Marvin Williams player Joe Cheeley restricted JP Makura restricted Shelvin Mack 2020 free agents Tony Parker Willie Herning Gomez Dwayne Bacon restricted Nicholas Batum player Chicago Bulls 2019 free agents Robin Lopez Ryan Archidiakono restricted Raul Alkins restricted Tyler Ulaswain Selden restricted Brandon Sampson restricted Timothy Luawu Barrett 2020 free agents Shaquille Harrison restricted Chris Dunn restricted Denzel Valentine restricted Antonio Blakeney restricted Otto Porter Jr. player Walter Lemon Jr. restricted Cleveland Cavaliers 2019 free agents Channing Frye David NWABA restricted Jaren Blossom Game restricted Deng Adele restricted Markazi Krisniks Auskas 2020 free agents Tristan Thompson John Henzon Matthew Dellavedova Smith Jordan Clarkson C.D. Osman restricted Brandon Knight Dallas Maverick's 2019 free agent S.J.J. Reyes Alamejri Dorian Finney-Smith restricted Maximilian Kleber restricted Devin Harris Dirk Nowitzki Dwight Powell player Kristaps Porzingis restricted Trey Burke 2020 free agents Ryan Broekhoff Darrell Macon restricted Costas Antetokounmpo Unba restricted Courtney Leatham Hardaway Jr. player Denver NUGGETS 2019 free agents Paul Millsap team Trey Lyles restricted Isaiah Thomas Styler Lydon Brandon Goodwin restricted 2020 free agents Mason Plumlee Jamal Murray restricted Joanne Herning Gomez restricted Torrey Craig restricted Malik Beasley restricted Thomas Welsh restricted Detroit Pistons 2019 free agents Ish Smith Jose Calderon Zaza Pachulia Glenn Robinson 2 team Isaiah Whitehead restricted Kalen Lucas restricted Wayne Ellington 2020 free agents Reggie Jackson John Llewellyn Langston Gallo Andrew Drummond player Thon Maker restricted Golden State WARRIORS 2019 free agents Kevin Durant player Klay Thompson DeMarcus Cousins Quinn Cook Yona Jerebko Kevin Looney Jordan Bell restricted Damian Lee restricted Marcus Derrickson restricted Andrew Bogut 2020 free agents Draymond Green and Iguodala Sean Livingston Damian Jones restricted Alfonso McKinney restricted Houston ROCKETS 2019 free agents Nene Hilario player Gerald Green Vince Edwards restricted Daniel House restricted Kenneth Fariedman Shumpert Austin Rivers 2020 free agents Eric Gordon Indiana PACERS 2019 free agents Thaddeus Young Tyreke Evans Bojan Bogdanovic Darren Collison Corey Joseph Kyle O'Quinn Edmond Sumner team Davon Reed restricted Wesley Matthews 2020 free agents Domantas Sabonis restricted Alize Johnson restricted LACLIPPERS 2019 free agents Patrick Beverly Jonathan Motley restricted Angel Delgado restricted Wilson Chandler Ivica Zubac restricted Garrett Temple Jamichael Green Rodney Magruder restricted 2020 free agents Danilo Gallinari Montrezl Harrell and Darius Thornwell restricted Tyrone Wallace restricted Los Angeles Blaze LAKERS 2019 free agents Kentavious Caldwell Popotice and Chandler John Rondalint Stevenson Yvale McGee Mike Muskell Alex Caruso restricted Jonathan Williams restricted Reggie Bullock 2020 free agents Brandon Ingram restricted Jamario Jones restricted Memphis GRIZZLIES 2019 free agents Joachim Noah Omri Casper Jonas Valanciunas Dylan Wright restricted CJ Miles Tyler Dorsey restricted Tyler Zeller 2020 free agent Chandler Parsons of and Rab restricted Dylan Brooks restricted Jevin Carter restricted Yuta Watanabe restricted Julian Washburn restricted Avery Bradley Mike Conley Eto Bruno Cabot Miami HEAT 2019 free agent Shasan Whiteside Goran Dragic Dwayne Wade Udonis Haslam 2020 free agents Derek Jones Jr. James Johnson, Kelly Olynyk, Ryan Anderson Milwaukee Bucks 2019 free agents Eric Bledsoe Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez Malcolm Brogdon, restricted Nikola Mirotic Pau Gasol 2020 free agents George Hill Pat Connaughton Sterling Brown, restricted Bonzi Colson Christian Wood Minnesota Timberwolves 2019 free agents Jeff Teague, Taj Gibson Anthony Tolliver Tyus Jones, restricted Derek Rosalu Oldengid Terrell, restricted CJ Williams restricted Jared Bayless 2020 free agents Dario Saric restricted Cam Reynolds restricted New Orleans Pelicans 2019 free agents Julius Randle Alfred Payton Darius Millarian Clark Team Frazier Stanley Johnson restricted Check Diallo restricted Trevon Bluiett restricted 2020 free agents Anthony Davis Solomon Hill Twine Moore Ali Lokafor Frank Jackson restricted Kenrich Williams restricted Christian Wood New York KNICKS 2019 free agents Mario Hezonja Emmanuel Mudia restricted Luke Hornet restricted Noah Vonda Hathlonzo Trier Team Isaiah Hicks restricted DeAndre Jordan Billy Garrett Team 2020 free agents Lance Thomas Damian Dotson restricted John Jenkins Oklahoma City THU and DER 2019 free agent Nolans Noel Raymond Felton Deontay Burton restricted Patrick Patterson Markieff Morris 2020 free agent Sandra Robertson Sharami Grant Dante Grantham restricted Orlando MAGIC 2019 free agents Nikola Vucevic Terrence Ross Jerian Grant restricted Kem Birch restricted Jarrell Martin restricted Troy Corpane restricted Amile Jefferson restricted Wesley Awandu Team 2020 free agents Timothy Mozgovard J. Augustin Evan Fournier Philadelphia 76 ERS 2019 free agent SJJ Redick Jimmy Butler Amir Johnson J. McConnell Fiken Cork Master Bias Harris Boban Marjanovic Mike Scott James Ennis Greg Monroe 2020 free agents Ben Simmons restricted Jonathan Simmons Shake Milton restricted Haywood Highsmith restricted Phoenix SUNS 2019 free agents Cleo Oubre Jr. restricted Troy Daniels Jamal Crawford Reagan Bender Sean Holmes George King restricted Tyler Johnson 2020 free agents DeAnthony Melton restricted Portland Trail BLAZERS 2019 free agents Alfaro Caminos with Curry Rodney Hujake Lehman restricted ENE's Cantor 2020 free agents Evan Turner Miles Leonard Morris Harkless Calabissier restricted Sacramento KINGS 2019 free agents Costa Kufos Willie Cauley Stein restricted Troy Williams Alec Burke Sharrison Barnes Corey Brewer 2020 free agents Bogdan Bogdanovic restricted Buddy Hield restricted Frank Mason 3 restricted Yogi Ferrell Wenian Gabriel restricted BJ Johnson restricted San Antonio SPURS 2019 free agents Rudy Gay Dante Cunningham Quincy Pondix Turban Moore restricted Donatas Motia Junas 2020 free agents Jamar DeRozan Pau Gasol Davis Burtons Marco Bellinelli Jakob Pearl TL restricted DeJounte Murray restricted Bryn Forbes Drew Eubanks restricted Toronto RAPTORS 2019 free agents Kofi Leonard Danny Green Mark Gasol Jeremy Lin Patrick McCaw restricted Jody Meeks Eric Moreland 2020 free agents Carl Lowry Serge Ibaka Fred VanVleet Pascal Siakam restricted Jordan Lloyd restricted Chris Boucher restricted Malcolm Miller restricted Utah Jazz 2019 free agents Ricky Rubio Thabo Cephalo Sheikpe Udon Long restricted Tyler Kavanaugh restricted 2020 free agents Derek Favors Crowder All Neteroyce O'Neal restricted Kyle Korver Washington WIZARDS 2019 free agent Sam Decker restricted Shason Randall restricted Trevor Arizad White Howard Thomas Satransky restricted Thomas Thomas Bryant restricted, Jabari Parker team, Bobby Portis restricted, Jeff Green, Devin Robinson restricted, 2020 free agent Jean Mahinmi, Jordan McRae, Tarek Phillip